I'm Cody Robert Judy, and I approve of this message.
The violence in Benghazi and Cairo.
What do you think the Republicans are going to say? What do you think the Republicans are going to say?
With all due respect, the fact is we have 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make? Honestly, we saw, he died. Yes, we came, we saw, he died.
What is basically, I guess, a kind of summary execution, or what may well have been a summary execution.
What do you think the Republicans are going to say? What do you think the Republicans are going to say?
IC has a process, I understand, going with the other committees to explain how these talking points came out. But you know, to be clear,
what do you think the Republicans are going to say? What do you think the Republicans are going to say?
Looking backwards as to why these militants decided they did it, than to find them and bring them to justice, and then maybe we'll figure out what was going on.
What do you think the Republicans are going to say?
What do you think the Republicans are going to say? Protests that erupted over the release of a film mocking Islam's prophet Muhammad. These religious leaders say this is not a conflict between Islam and America, but between fringe groups who want to incite one.
This was the fog of war. The video had something to do with it. The video had nothing to do with it. Very dangerous assault on our embassy in Cairo that same day, which was clearly linked to that video.
They didn't participate in this popular uprising as a separate entity. So,
well, there's no doubt terrorists were involved. There is no doubt. And
how do you trust someone willing to
there's no doubt terrorists were involved. There is no doubt. And I from the very beginning, and motivated because of their extremism and their ideology, and others came along for the ride, and maybe others also were motivated by the video.
the timelines.
Honestly, we came out of the White House not only dead broke, but in debt. We had no money when we got there. Make double the money because of obviously taxes and numbers.
But do you think Americans can understand 5 times the median income in this country for one speech?
Well, let me put it this way. I thought making speeches for money was a much better thing than getting connected with any one group or company, as so many people who lead public life do. Honestly, my personal emails are my personal emails. Pages of anything we fought. I was the official. I made those decisions. What, like with a cloth or something? No. What, like with a cloth or something?
There's something about prison that makes you love freedom again.
I'm Cody Robert Judy, and I approve of this message.